How's it going, guys? Rob here. I'm coming to you with another one of these, except today is going to be on hunting and what I use to hunt. Because, I mean, people always ask me, like, oh, how long have you been hunting and stuff, and, like, how do you do it? So this is kind of, like, to show you, like, what I have and kind of to show you, like, what I do. Because I have calls and all the stuff I can show you and my weapons and stuff. So, yeah. So, we'll get started. Hunting. I've been hunting since I was about 6 years old with my uncle, and I've done it ever since. That's why I'm starting to dress like this, because I'm starting to be myself, as you can tell. Yeah, I mean, I like hunting. Hunting gets me into a different place and just like to be closer to nature and stuff. People always think about, oh yeah, hunting and is always killing and stuff. Well, yeah, it's killing, but you think about it, like, where do you think meat comes from a store? They kill it. So, but this is just naturally, and you're doing it yourself, so you feel something accomplished. Alright, so let's get started. When I go hunting, I always have a multi-tool. You always see people with these. You know, it's kind of like those Swiss Army knives, except like the better version. You got pliers and everything. I mean, this thing will probably save your life more than anything if you ever get lost or anything, or if you ever needed to, like, get through something, if you're cleaning a deer or whatever you're doing. And another thing is, everyone needs a good hunting knife. This is my hunting knife. I keep this thing in my truck and everything. So yeah, don't, you know. This is my cleaning knife. When I shoot something, I will clean a deer with this. Like, I will, you know, cut it open, cut all the stuff out, and yeah, it's a really sharp knife. It's a really good knife, and it's, as you can see, it's not one of those ones that you can flip open. I have a bunch of those, but this is my cleaning one, and it's very sharp, and it's a very good knife, and it's Ozark Trail. And then calls. Everyone always asks me, like what, like, how do you get, like, how do you attract animals or something like that? With deer, it's really hard to do calls for deer, so I don't really call for deer. I just look for them, scout out and all that stuff, and see where they are. But for, like, javelina, coyote, or any of that, this is called a varmint call. I suggest you guys, you know, kind of lower the volume because it's gonna get loud, but I'll probably move my mic away. This sounds like, it mimics the sound of, let's say, a dying rabbit or a hurt puppy, or a hurt javelina. They will come running to this, and they will look around. So, yeah, this is kind of what so it's pretty loud. And it kind of sounds like a dying, scary thing, but. And then this is it's called a mouth call. I used to mess with people a lot with this in middle school. This is just a ordinary, you know, something that you put in your mouth. You can talk with it. It kind of sound weird, but you make a bunch of sounds with it. You can stop a coyote from running with it, and, like, if they're running in and they're coming in too hot, you can stop them, and they'll stop with this and look around. You can also do quail noises. Quail actually make noises, believe it or not. Like, I don't even know if you heard them, but you can, when you go quail hunting, they run around in a group called a cubby, and you can find them with this, and they'll always respond to you. And you can call elk with this. This can pretty much do anything you want. So I'll start with the coyote one, where you can stop them. Just put it in your mouth. When I whistle, my tongue goes to the top of my mouth. With this, you just push it to the top of your mouth. So pretty much, yeah. If a coyote was running in, I would see them, and I just make this noise. They'll come running in. I'll get set up and just go, and they'll look. They'll stop and look like that, and they'll look. Oh crap! And they'll look, and with the quail, you can carry this around. Like, there's calls where it's like a rubber band. It's like a metal piece. You put it in your mouth. You bite on it. Well, this one, you just make the noise like. and then they'll stop or they'll respond to you. It's pretty much that. And then with the elk, it's pretty much like the stopping with the coyote. For the cows, like for the bulls, it's for that, and they'll stop, they'll look around because it sounds like a girl. Or it's a locator to find out where the elk are. This is the one with the cow where they'll stop and think it's a girl. What was it? Hold on. I gotta think of the sound again. Pretty much that. And the one where you can locate them is this. Alright, this one I'm gonna move my microwave. That's pretty much it. It just makes noise. I mean, and then it works. It works. I mean, it works for me a bunch of times. And then we're gonna move on to my weapons. This should be the good part. Everyone will love this part. This standardized, just rabbit hunting gun. This is my first gun. I love this gun. All of my weapons are passed down to me except I think my first bow and arrow. Lever action, 22, and it just, you know, rabbit hunting, whatever you want. Rabbit hunting, fox hunting. You can hunt foxes with this. You can even kill a coyote with this, unless if you place a really good shot, like shooting it in the head. That's pretty much the only, or you get a really good shot and you get hollow points and shoot it in the heart and it'll just obliterate the heart and everything. And then this is my little rabbit hunting, messing around bow and arrow. My bow and arrows, everyone has those fancy schmancy bending specific way bow and arrows. Mine is just a plain Jane bow and arrow. I mean, you pull back, aim, you just boop, and it's, I mean, look. It's not even that hard to pull because it's just freaking rabbits and foxes and stuff. You can kill things with that. It's not that much different. And then my big one, where I hunt deer or javelina. This is my big one. Plain Jane. This is my uncle's. He gave it to me. Has a little camouflage design on it and everything. Guys, it's like the little. There you go. Where you can, you know, look at where they are. This is more heavier, the pounds are more, it can kill something bigger and thicker. I mean, it's kind of harder to pull, but, you know, it's still pretty big, and, yeah, it gets the job done. I think I'm gonna hunt javelina with this when the hunt's coming up, so we'll see about that. And my Pride and Joy rifle is from my great-grandpa. Not my great-grandpa, my grandpa. But it was passed down from my great-grandpa. Alright. This is my baby. I love this thing with whatever you can. I just love this thing. I will. This is just a standardized 30-30 and bolt action. And it's really old. That's the thing. I can sell this thing because since this was around like World War II, since it was my great-grandpa's, and it was passed on my grandpa from my uncle to me, this thing is really old. I can sell this and get a crap total load of money, but I don't want to because I love this gun. This is my... I don't have a scope on it. I have a scope. I have a detachable scope. I put it on when I go deer hunting because deers are harder to hunt with iron sights. Is just the little thing right here. But mine, I hunt this iron sights, no scope for coyote. And yeah, I love this gun. I don't know what I'd do without this gun. This gun is just the best. Love this gun with so much. God, I love this gun. It's really old. Well, I gotta restart this. And I'm back. Okay, and that's about it. That's my hunting. That's what I do. Like, that's what I have. That's my weapons and stuff. And now you know, like, what I have and what I do and how you do it. I wonder if anyone's gonna like try to talk to me about it at school now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah. So I mean, people always like ask me like, what's hunting like and stuff. Well, this is pretty much what it's like. You get a rush. You get an adrenaline rush. I call it. I call it buck fever. Hold on. I call it buck fever. And the first time I saw my deer, I got buck fever really bad. It's like anxiety, like adrenaline just rushes through you. You start shaking, breathing, and you can't freaking concentrate, and your gun's shaking and everything. It gives you a really good adrenaline rush, and when you actually kill the animal, like you get a sense of accomplishment, like, you know, like, oh man, I did that. I looked for it myself. I did that myself, and you're good. I mean, it's really good. I really like it. And I'm gonna do a little shout out to my friend Alex. Alex, we've been friends forever. I hope he's gonna be asking some girl to homecoming, and hopefully works out for him. I love it if it did, because I really care for him like a brother, and him and his brother are like my brothers, and yeah, and I hope it works out for you. Probably see you Friday. But yeah, so this is my tutorial on just what I do, what hunting is about, and see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys.
Oh honey, I won't lie, I ain't no angel. I still got a few more dances with the devil. I'm cleaning up my act little by little. I'm getting there. I can finally stand the man in the mirror I see. I ain't as good as I'm gonna get, but I'm better than